Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. We are back to revisit the Lifeless planet. Um, Last we were here, we crash landed on a planet that was supposedly completely inhospitable, despite the fact that the mission that sent us to that planet detected that it was very green and full of life, and we should have been greeted with a planet that was ready to accept us to live there. All of our people who were on the mission with us also crash landed, and we have found them dead, which is not great. Gila, hi. Shush. And in our wanderings, we found an old, abandoned Soviet facility that was housing people, and notes say that they were finding and creating portals back to Earth, and using all of the green material on the surface as fuel to create energy for that. And then we found a mysterious wandering lady with green eyes, who does not appear to need a life-sustaining suit of any kind on this planet. So we started following her, and we are chasing her throughout the various Russian facilities that were built over time, and we're still looking for her. So that's kind of where we left off. So let's see if we can find her. I don't know how much is left of this game, but we should be half-ish of the way there, so we'll see. Well, let's find out. Meow. Oh, that's right. Pitch blackness. Right. The last stand. Please tell me we're pointed the right direction. I don't know where we're supposed to go. This is... Yeah, we're supposed to go that way. Why did it start me pointed that way? Alright, whatever. It's fine. We're supposed to go down this way.
Looks like the portal creators recalibrated the portal away from Earth and back to the alien homeworld. And the Russians were afraid of what might be on the other side.
Indeed. You'd need to watch the first part again to understand that part, but basically, the Russians were here, and they found they were working with the portal technology, and suddenly the portal stopped working, and they were starting to lose supplies. And then all of a sudden the portal reactivates itself, points to an alien homeworld, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's probably not good." So they tried to fix that, and it wasn't working.
Из-за колебаний энергетической мощности, которую мы впервые наблюдали прошлой зимой,
The Russian
мы были не в состоянии пользоваться порталом. После
yes, Bloody Beer Man. I actually bought that recently. That's what kind of encouraged me to play this first game. So the Lifeless Moon will be next.
Этого не произошло.
All right.
Более того,
So this we went through that before, but basically, yeah, the portal stopped working, and then it started working again, and that was a problem.
Я стал свидетелем чего-то, что меня в одинаковой степени взволновало.
Was there anything else? Oh yeah, I need to go over this way. We're continuing from a checkpoint. I had done a little bit of this. Okay. So we get that, so that we can poot our way to victory. Okay, still talking, okay. Thought I was hearing something else. Yearning for bread. We got bread. Alright, so we're going that general direction where the green glow is coming from. Not the white glow. The green glow. So I'm not sure if we came from down there, or if that's where we're gonna eventually go after we follow her. I'm not sure. because we were in a confusing cave system, I think, and we came out, and then we saw those from a distance. I'm not. We'll get there eventually. It's fine. Oh, and there's a red glow over there. That's lovely. Ow. My ankles. But she's been walking around a lot. All those green trails, those are her. At least as far as I know. How you doing tonight, Bloody Beer Man? I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I touched it. I wasn't supposed to touch it. Good thing that they glow red. I feel like I was supposed to follow the red, but the rocks feel safer. Pierogies. Okay, yeah, this is definitely supposed to go up. Am I supposed to go over? Okay, probably. More scary red things. Don't touch the scary red things. So that's the green glowy thing I think I'm supposed to be trying to get to. Oh, what's this? Oh, quartz. Good old quartz. Second most abundant mineral on planet Earth. Nice to see it all the way out here. Okay. So, where am I going? I need to turn this off. The glare is getting to me. There we go. Now I can see better in the dark. Okay, I guess upsy daisy. I'm moderately sure I can't make that jump. I guess I could go down and see if we have to follow the trail from there. Let's see if down is the way I'm supposed to go. Because maybe we just continue on this way. Because I think that shadow light combination was meant to be my indication to, hey dummy, look this way. You're probably supposed to go that way. So now I'm over here after having hopped over the rocks, and I think we continue this way. Normally we've had footprints or other obvious clues to follow to guide us along our path, but we are getting less clues as we go along. But I just saw a save marker, and we are still walking forward, so I guess we're right. Got it. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? We're getting closer to the glowy thing. And now we have an ominous humming thing. Everyone likes a good ominous humming thing. Oh, except for when it's strewn with corpses. I see. I like that a little bit less. Dead bodies.
Looks like the Russians didn't survive. Man, these skeletons are creeping me out.
A grim scene confirms the demise of the Russian colonists. Decayed bodies indicate a number of people were brutally killed by the root creatures. Did these hostile creatures also kill off the intelligent alien race that built the portal system? I'm lucky to be alive, and only thanks to my decision to follow the woman. But if the strange encounters of last hour are an indication, she may in fact be one of them, and that doesn't bode well for my my ultimate survival. So yes, we got very close to the woman at one point in the last stream, and shortly after encountering her, we found growing out of her footprint remnants was a creepy mimicry of her former self. It made out of like roots and stuff. So either the roots are just mimicking her form and using her against me, or she has some sort of relationship with them. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, it seems to result in death. Great. Corpses everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to talk over Russian man again. Dr. Vladimir audio log. This is Dr. Vladimir Kerimov of Soviet Space Agency. I am recording this message in the hopes that it will someday be retrieved and our mission to this planet will be understood. It was a peaceful mission. We discovered a portal in Siberia 22 years ago, in 1974. This mysterious device instantaneously transported men and machines from Earth across through space to the surface of this planet. The planet was rich with life, strange but also wonderful, and beautiful with an atmosphere favorable to life. It was decided that this world should be claimed for Russia, so the most amazing discovery in the history of mankind was kept a secret. Our leaders wanted to build a new and perfect Soviet society, so very quickly we established a colony of hundreds of people. In the beginning, this planet held so much promise. After a few months, our scientific team discovered that the native plant life was dying out. We had unintentionally introduced a virus that killed off a bacteria-like substance that covered the surface of the planet. This organism was the primary food source of the plants, and when it died, life on the planet died with it. Well, most life died. Some organisms remained, and they have mutated horribly. They are ravenous for any kind of food. We have lost almost our entire colony to these creatures. Even as I record this message, they are closing in. We have retreated to High Point in the Eastern Gorge. We had hoped to reach the relic power structure, but it's too dangerous. I don't know how long we can hold out. ... My guess is not much longer after you recorded that message. Rip Doc. I think I overestimated my jumping on that, but I narrowly made it. That's fine. Anything up here? No, just a rock. Ow. Oh, yep, and then there's the automatic removal of my jetpack juice, so I can't jump over their stuff anymore. I'm gonna stand in these rocks for safety. Oh. Green crystally do. Neat. massive structure.
Doesn't appear man-made. Was this what the Russians were trying to reach?
Past the massacre site, I've encountered the largest structure yet. This does not appear man-made and was almost certainly constructed by the portal builders. Is this what the Russians were trying to reach? If so, they came tragically close to their goal. I'm going to press on a little further and then get some rest until morning. Well, alright then. Let us do that. As soon as I can find up. That's not the direction. Okay. Ah. We have met up with the footprints. I see. Goodbye, giant massive structure. I feel like I should be sticking around to figure out how that thing works, but we're being led onward by Green Lady. Oh. I'm assuming we have rested and traveled the boring part of the journey. And now we are continuing onward after daybreak. Uh-oh. Biscuitios. Uh-oh. Lady, help. Please. Please help. Help. Oh. Lady, help. Thanks, lady. See, this, they did it. They did it. One of the slightly less common storytelling tropes is the thing that you suspect is evil turns out to be good all along. Yeah, because they were presenting her in a very mysterious, almost sinister light. But suddenly she came to help save us. This is good news, of course, for our survival. Still left with questions. So we press onward and hope to not die. And hope the Green Lady can help us again.
She saved me. But for what purpose?
Ah, into the hole, I see. A boy in the woods. I do not recognize the changing world around us anymore. It seems darker, dreary, and hatefully responsive to our presence. My son, Kolya, ran to me last week claiming that he saw a boy in the forest who tried to lure him in deeper, then smacked him in the face with a branch. The gash in his face is proof. While this could be a story to hide his embarrassment, Kolya swears to me that the boy looked exactly like him, and I am inclined to believe him. I do not know if we created these monstrosities or merely awoke them, but I do know we are no longer welcome in this place. That's a lot of effort to go through to slap a boy in the face. Manifest a body that looks identical to the boy. Lure him deep into the woods just to go, whoosh, get out of here. Lady. Oh, might not be lady. Might be mysterious fake lady. Yep, mysterious fake root lady. Hi, lady. Roggle blargle. Shapeshifters.
Creatures are taking her shape.
The root creatures appear to be capable of assembling into various forms. They have caught on that I'm following the woman and they are taking her shape to lure me into their traps. Or is she controlling them, communicating in some way I can't understand? I'd never believe any of this if I wasn't experiencing it myself. But then my belief is of little value. I still don't understand what's going on. Gila, hi. I also don't fully understand what's going on. I'm piecing it together. It could be that the green goo is a life-giving force, and the red viney stuff was their kind of antithesis, and they were living in balance and harmony on the planet until we showed up and fucked things up. So now Green Lady is infested with green stuff, somehow possessing her or giving her powers and getting her closer to the planet, and she is attempting to combat the infestation of red stuff. It's a theory. A game theory, if you will. Tree. Dead forest. I see. Ah, more forest. Tree.
Wow. This must have been a spectacular forest.
More confirmation that this planet was once rich with life. I've come across what remains of a huge forest. As our scout probes had indicated, this world was once a place of diverse life and stable ecosystems. Not anymore. The Russians fucked it up. Granted, in a situation like this where we accidentally expose the planet to a hostile bacteria or virus or something, any one of us would have done that. I mean, as much as you can try to be careful about contamination, it's almost inevitable, because microbacteria, micro life of various kinds are pretty persistent in that sort of thing. Can I go in? I can go in, okay, and not die. This is good. Footprints. Goes that way. I cannot go that way. Okay. Lady, I think you're leading me astray here. Ooh. Glowy floaty rocks. That means we need one. I just need to find out where we need one. Well, let's grab one. Because I don't see a way through, so maybe I put glowy floaty rock here? That did not work. Okay. Nope. Okay. I don't see anything. I mean, normally these would go in the pyramid-style power structures, but I haven't seen any of those. Okay, this looks promising until it turns into a wall of wood. Less promising. Coal. I'm detecting some unusual readings in these samples, but I still believe coal is the proper identification for this mineral. As coal is derived from plant matter back on Earth, I have to conclude these samples were formed from the remnants of root-like creatures on this planet. However, there's something odd with this specimen, and I still can't get a precise handle on what kind of life form we're dealing with here. Slightly different than plant life, I'm assuming. Alright. Take my green rock and go home then. I'm working on it, Balloona. I think I'm getting somewhere. How you doing tonight? Okay, so, what if... Oh, it didn't like that. Or it did like that. It did like that. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So I can feed them and they go away. A really ominous, spooky, fogged forest. I dig it. Those trees look like they're dancing.
These must have been the portal creators.
These must have been the portal creators? Are these the portal creators? They appear to be sentient beings, but they look similar to the root-like creatures in form. Whatever they are, they clearly didn't survive. Oh. Oh. How? Okay. How would you deduce that? I mean, they do look vaguely creature-like. But how would you deduce that these long-dead wooden plant structures, A, were sentient, and B, were responsible specifically for creating the portals? How would you ever think that? Where does the logic process happen there? I guess we're going across? Fingers. Fingers. I knew something was gonna happen. I got gotten by the fingers. Fingers. Angry jumping pads. Oh. Poke. Oh, this looks friendly. Yeah, this looks real friendly. I mean, they're all dead, so I guess it could be worse. And it likely will be. I've even got to jump across on one of them. All right. Anything yonder? Well, hi, Gizmo. How's the flying kitty? Ugh. This dude does not get up to speed very quickly. So I pretty much have to take that running jump in one shot. I can't really stop in between. Oh, that one wiggled. That one wiggled. Is wiggling. It's still alive. Gross. Gross. Neat. Neat. That looks more jumpy puzzle-ish. Oh, they're still wiggling. Oh, that's real gross. I don't like it. Twitch, twitch, wiggle, wiggle. Guess I'm probably supposed to jump over here. No, that's not it. This looks like it. Nope. Whiffed. Whiffed it a little too hard. So they are still alive, and they will try to bite my toes. Got it. Wonderful. Oops. No. Yeah. So, this dude's single jump is a little bit too short, and the puff jet jump is a little bit too long. So you kind of have to fiddle with it. There we go. There we go. Man, this lady, if she is trying to help me by guiding me somewhere useful, she is really taking me on the scenic route here. Nope. Well, I'm down here now. Good. We can go around. So the fact that she saved me from the vines does lead me to believe that she is trying to lead me somewhere. Oh, we have a glacier. But is she trying to lead me somewhere to feed me to something? Or is she trying to lead me somewhere to start a new life together? Or is she trying to lead me to a portal? Or is she trying to lead me back to her home so she can eat me herself? I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities here. But we are reaching glaciers. It's cold in my little tootsies. At least I'm assuming that's glaciers. Could be a different mineral. Alright, so we have a that way that might work. We have a that way that might work, and I see green tootsies over there, so we're going that way. Yeah, let's go this way first. I doubt I'm gonna get all of the mineral samples, because they seem to be in obscure, out-of-the-way places. But I can at least certainly try to find them. What mineral samples do I have? I have 7. Seems like a good number. No idea how many there are, though. And I did see there's an achievement for gather all the samples. So it didn't really give me a clue as to how many I'm looking for. Oh, there's one. Water ice. Pretty much straight up water ice here in the form of huge glaciers. Easy to forget that ice is the most common mineral on the surface of Earth. We think of it as something to drop in our drinks to keep them cool, not as an important mineral. That is fair. I don't normally consider ice a mineral. I know it is, logically, but it just doesn't feel like it. But ice is rock. Tootsies! We found their feetsy prints. Oh boy, she's gonna make me climb the entire bloody glacier, isn't she? Alright. Fine. I mean, space-wise, that was a relatively small glacier. Oh. And that is a relatively large facility. The portal. I love the little musical stings in this, and I kind of wish the music was a little bit longer. Because it's nice music. Her feet prints were leading me this direction, so I was kind of hoping that that would be something useful. But 'tis not. So we're going to wander around a bit, see what we can find. I immediately see fenced off areas, though. So chances are I can't go this way. Chances are it's in Russian and I can't read it. Great. But I know what a barbed wire fence and red danger symbols and green glowy things beyond generally means. It means you should explore further because there's loot inside. interesting. I don't see anything minerally over there. Alright, I'm probably tackling this from the angle they don't want me to tackle this from, so we're gonna go back this way. Are we aliens? A new world, a new conspiracy. The children speak of aliens. They measure the distance of this world from our own as some sort of progress, that we might be closer to discovery. They do not understand the vast emptiness of the cosmos. Still, the very fact that we stand here does raise an interesting point. The books, the movies, the radio programs, they always speak of monsters arriving from outer space, but in this instance, are we not the invading race? 'Tis a good point. 'Tis a good and philosophical point. Yes, those are words. Alright, so I need to find a way up there. I think that bridge might be the entrance, rather than like us going in there through the bottom and then working our way up and across the bridge to continue. I think I just need to find my way up there. That looks possible. It looks less possible now. Okay. Maybe we do have to find a way in. There was a patch of green right at what looked like an entrance on the other side there, but I didn't see a way in. And this scaffolding here doesn't really look like we can climb it. No. Not so much. Oh. It's a button. There's a button. Alright, so that's probably the button needed to open this thing. And that was where the green splash was. So I guess that means we do have to go over here and into that space. I don't know why I didn't see this cable before, but whatever. I was focused elsewhere. And there is a way in. There's an underground way in. Was that there before and I was just being dense? Don't answer that. The answer is yes. Alright. Danger. Stabby vines. Understood. So we're gonna have to platform our way across. can't actually go out of this space. Okay, so that's where we're supposed to go. So that it took it out of the viney reach, so I can grab it. And then I can attempt to put it over here. Power the doodad. Don't traipse all over the live power wire. As I traipse all over the live power wire. Button. Nice. I feel like this isn't very much of a portal. It's like a partial portal. And it may or may not be covered in blood. A lot of blood.
Вон там. Сломан.
Yeah, I can see it's broken. Great. There go my hopes for getting off the planet.
Stuck. I've discovered the portal the Russians...
Okay, oxygen supply module.
He says stuff, but only shortly after I think he's not going to say stuff. I've discovered the portal the Russians used to travel between Earth and this planet, but the device is inoperable. It seems there was some kind of massive failure, so I won't be able to use the portal to return to Earth. I'm also running low on oxygen, but I believe there's another supply module several kilometers north of here. The woman is leading me to that general direction, so with any luck, I can make it there and change my oxygen. But then what? First things first, I guess. Thanks for all the help, lady. I do hope that we're not, like, preparing... Ooh. I do hope that we're not preparing to lead her, like, back to Earth, where she will then infest Earth in kind for what we did to her planet. Mr. Man, I need you to walk forward. There we go. Portal disaster. For years, we depended on the portal system to develop our colony on this planet. It never occurred to us that one day it would cease to function. As the native plants died and life receded from view, the hope that we would ever return to our families in Russia faded too. Mila, stop. It didn't happen all at once, of course. The portal faded from its former glory slowly over time. The more we developed this world and our creature comforts, the more desolate the environment became. Eventually, the portal began to mimic the world around us, and then it fought back. At first, there were simple accidents in the transportation process of our supplies. We assumed it was a fluke. After all, we were dealing with technology that we had only just discovered, so this was a rational conclusion at the time. Our theories were rendered inconsequential, though, when a group of colonists suffered the same fate. The shadows of their former selves, the gore-stained arrival platform, was a horror that we could not put out of our minds. Moscow sent nothing more, and we were too afraid to face fate and test our luck. We are now trapped here on a dying world, a grave of our own making. Dun dun dun. Howdy, Isaacs, how you doing? Yes, indeed. Kitty, the loud one. We shall listen to Russian men drone on about how they're doomed. Lady still up there? Yeah, she's still up there. Okay. So she is now looking towards me to figure out how to solve the problem. So we have blood-stained portal platform. We have walkie-walkie. Or jumpy-jumpy. But we also have...
I need to move that platform.
I need to move what platform? I could remove that platform because I have dynamite. Let's try to dynamite it. Oh my god. Cat? You. Yeah. Here. Take that. Perfect. Oh, and she's gone. She has a really good method of disappearing. She's just not there anymore all of a sudden. That was a really weird fade to black, honestly. Because, like, I would have thought it would have faded to black after we crossed the bridge and started making our way to the next area. But no, it just faded to black as soon as we... As soon as we passed... Or stepped on the platform thing. A little bit weird. Cliffs, you say? Indeed. They do appear to be
Сейчас, беги!
cliffs.
Осторожно!
Ooh. Ma'am. I can't follow you that way.
Направо!
Alright. You know I don't speak Russian, right? Just saying. But I appreciate the pointing. Windy.
Давай, давай!
Alright. I'm hurrying.
Стой, подожди!
Ooh.
Сейчас! Стой, подожди!
Got it.
Сейчас! Стой, подожди! Сейчас!
See, now she's finally using her words to tell me what's going on. This whole time she's been a silent companion-ish, and she hasn't said a damn word. And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she's using her words, and they're words I can't understand. But we're just gonna have to get
Осторожно!
cues from her and the environment.
Направо!
Irma,
Давай,
Myra,
давай!
I see how this works.
Давай, давай!
Alright. I'm coming. Oh. That looks hazardous. Grabby plant. Hi, lady.
Налево!
Yeah. He's windy. He's windy. He's so windy. Why are there, like, chicken legs sticking out of the ground? Kind of weird looking. Man, that's tricky. Wind blowing you all over the damn place. You know, lady, it would be very comforting for my sanity if you were to stick a little bit closer and provide a little bit more assistance, rather than only showing up once in a blue moon to shout Russian at me. Not that I'm not into that sort of thing, but still. Thank you. Yep. Alright. Found her trail again. And again, she's not sticking close. She's only ever been a distant guide. Oh. Interesting. Ow. Interesting. Screenshot. Well, so her green trail goes this direction. And there's that doorway up there. So is this not useful to me? Is this just backdrop of giant technology that I have no control over? Oh no, she's left green trails all over the place. Okay, there's stuff over here too. Can't reach that. Can't reach that. Oxygen! Oh no, not oxygen. Jumpy juice. Director's Report, 1910-1978. The green fire is dying out. While the recent release of copper particles into the atmosphere following the explosion continued to a stunting of plant growth, it could not be the cause for the widespread death we are witnessing across the entire planet. Perhaps it has something to do with the portal. The last activations were turbulent, to be certain, and the flora and fauna have recently become volatile. Even the planet's larger species are far more aggressive in the aftermath of our intervention. I fear that we may have crossed acceptable boundaries in our experiments. Were the plants always this angry, or are they simply lashing out at us for our failures? These are not theories of rational men, but science has yet to yield a response. I only hope it's not too late. She may yet save us all. She may yet save us all is an interesting reference to the lady who is only just now being... Right. So that's the first reference to her we've had in a while. But there was a reference to a lady who was sick with some sort of biological contamination. And I'm assuming that is our guide and mentor. But there was only mention that she was sick. There was no mention of what happened to her, where she went, what was going on. At least not that I can remember. Okay, I'm not seeing a power source for this thing. It came from over there. Now it could be misremembering. Let's see. Director's report. Increased power output. Power. Nuclear, power. Society, motherland. So we've got the virus spreading faster. Yada yada yada. We must prevail. Patient 23. Her samples appear more promising. I will log more details later. So there isn't really much info. Lab security code. Things I missed. Yeah, this is just someone who ended up having to die alone. Total power. Latest shipment exploded in the portal. Yada yada, we must rally, we must prevail, Mother Russia. Yeah, so this log here of the virus and patient 23 is all we've really gotten about a woman of any kind until she's mentioned again here that she may be our hope. So I'm curious about that. If we're going to get more information about her, why is she glowing? How is she surviving on this planet without assistance? That kind of thing. Can I go up here? I can go up here. It doesn't do any good, but I can go up here. I like the vines reaching out to the portal thing. Since apparently it's been established that the portal builders were giant root creatures of some kind, having their technology firmly rooted to the earth does feel appropriate. Alright, so I'm carrying around this power doodad. I guess we're gonna have to go up there and see if there's something we can place this thing into. I'm just carrying it with me because I don't want to have to go back and get it. I'm assuming it's going to be useful up here somewhere. Unless... Hang on a second. I forgot, I got my multiple jumpies. Aha! Aha! Portal. In that case, then I have a feeling that running all the way over there was not going to help me. This thing's got to shoot at that thing, probably. Who knows? Who knows how alien tech works? Certainly not the aliens that aren't alive anymore. Oh, I probably shouldn't be in the middle of this thing, should I? We'll find out. Well, I guess it's not shooting a giant death beam. It's just shooting a regular death beam. Or would that be a giant non-death beam? lady, where are you? I'm making progress without you. Alright, let's push a button. Good thing the aliens were not very big on security. Alright. Now, how did she get through? I have so many questions. I mean, she could have gone over. I mean, that's a possibility. It does not look like it's a very secure door, if you can go over it. Hot springs, you say? Oh, fancy. Okay. How hot are these springs? Are they bath hot or boil shrimp instantly hot? They are not too terribly hot. I'm okay with this. Oh, I think we have no more jumpy pack. I was thinking we might have oxygen up ahead, but I'm not seeing it. Ooh, can we zoom? Can we? Nope, we can shout. Can we wee? Ow. Wee. Ow. Water park. I'm not going to try jumping into that water, and I can't actually hear what he's saying over the water rush, but I've entered an area with unusually high geothermal activity. There are hot springs all around and geysers shooting up out of the crust. I'm not as nimble as the woman at climbing rocks. I wonder if I could make use of these fountains to boost me up. My suit should protect me from scalding hot water, but it could still be quite a ride. Whee! Fortunately, he doesn't stay in the... He doesn't stay in the thing for very long. Okay, well that's actually kind of frustrating. The control on this part is not fantastic. Okay, there we go. That was actually not very good. It's probably the least useful part of this game I've seen so far. You were doing movie snacks. Nice. Oh, more hot springs. Ooh, pools. That's pretty. I wonder what happens if I go in the pool. I die instantly. Cool. More pool. I will probably die instantly if I touch it, but I am tempted to test the pool again. Is it snowing, or is that some sort of, like, condensing particulate in the air that is dropping? Like, ash cloud, or raining salt fluff, or something like that, who knows? I feel like in a spot where it's really, really hot like this, it probably would snow, but, I mean, if the ambient air around the area is cold enough, it probably could. Oh, another one of these jumpy things. I don't like these. These don't work very well. I need to get over there. I see. Okay. Somehow, my little boulder activity is going to somehow cause these pressure pots to undo themselves. Go. Still don't like this mechanic. It is unfortunately not a well-done mechanic. Because Mr. Dude Man likes to hold his momentum going forward. And he's getting pushed to the side by these jets. But he also drops like a rock, so he can't really contain, keep his momentum going forward out of the jet, because he just drops like a rock. There we go. Took a little bit of fiddling with it, but it worked eventually. Now, from the backside, he keeps trying to retain his momentum. So if I came from the backside, he would just jump forward to the front side. You can eventually get through those spots, but I feel like they should have tweaked a lot the physics on those a little bit. Like, keep your character having an upward momentum just a little bit after exiting the jet, just so you didn't drop down instantly. Cool. We have a creepy looking face in the clouds. Then we have a building, or a sudden thunderstorm. Oh, a sudden volcanic thunderstorm. I see. We're just going through all the various biomes in this planet. We've been through glaciers. We've been through the hot springs. We've been through a dead forest. All sorts of fun stuff. It's a little bit warm over here. Ooh, there's a thing over there. I don't think I can reach that thing from here. Oh wait, do I still have my... I do not have my multi-jump. Aha! I have gained the multi-jump. Anything inside? It's really hot in here. No. Okay, so that's the thing I was supposed to find. So that we can go back to this first spot where I thought I could jump and actually do the jump.
That's a bit toasty.
Indeed.
Well, at least it's a dry heat.
At least it's a dry heat. You know, baking me inside my suit instantly. It's a dry heat. Where am I going, though? This way. And apparently I can touch the spots that are still glowing. This is a fantastic suit. I'm going to assume I can't touch the spots that are really glowing, though. Oh, is that her little green Tootsie Prints? I mean, not actual feet prints, but her green residue that she leaves behind. Fun. Oh, there's a remnant of a power pole over there. So I would say that this is new volcanic activity. As in, only started within the last, I don't know how many years I have no idea. I still haven't quite figured out the timeline. Maybe we revisit this. So the 78 is when the Russians started showing up around here. Where am I in the order of things? Hard landing, discovery, 15 years. I hung and growled like a bag of forgotten frozen vegetables. So does that mean that we are, what, in 1991? Maybe? Do not look directly into the holobeam. Okay. So maybe 15 years is when they built that, and then the volcano started at some point after that. So how long has Lady been living alone here? That seems like that would be unfortunate. Ow. I'm on fire. Right. Okay. Fine. Be that way. That does confirm my theory of don't touch the hot shit. Got it. stuff. Hot shit. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. There's not really a this way. Guess I could go this way. It looks like that's supposed to fall. I'll just stand on it. No, I do not just stand on it. Got it. It looks like it's supposed to fall though, so I don't know if I'm supposed to do something to make it fall. Because it very much looks like there's walkways on it. Do I... No, I don't think there's dynamite anywhere around here. How do I... There's a rock over there. Right there, where my noggin is. Where my antenna's pointing. There's a rock right there. So I guess I'm supposed to do something with that. Because there's what appears to be a little leak here. So my guess is we do the same thing that we did with the geysers. And plug something. Oh god, okay, well. Overshot the jump. So plug something and make the geysers explode. There we go. There. That's what I was looking for. Well, that was exciting. And terrifying. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, or am I imagining things? Not imagining things. Got it.
Помоги, подними. Наверх!
Now I'm helping her. Interesting. Okay. How am I supposed to go straight up, lady? I know you have special powers, but I don't. Okay, maybe I do. I have special protagonist powers. Me. There we go. Screenshot of me and the lady with the volcano in the background. Alright, where are we going? That way. Okay. Oh, okay. Ow. Sorry, lady. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, God. We have to do the whole jumpy thing in one shot. Oh, God. Okay. Great. Not gonna lie, there are some parts of this that are a little bit on the jank side. Oh. Okay, I need to take it slow. I need to stop trying to rush it. I should not be rushing. Alright, we're safe, lady. And she just walks off. Okay. At least she's not like trying to rush ahead of me this time.
So, that explains how she's able to breathe the atmosphere.
Unusual biology. The Russian woman appears to have greatly modified biology. While traversing a volcanic region, she began to suffocate. Oxygen from my suit appeared to be of no help, and she only recovered upon intake of exhaled gases, including carbon dioxide. It appears her body is somehow partly photosynthetic, able to intake CO2 and convert it to oxygen like plants do on Earth. While this could explain her survival in an oxygen-poor atmosphere, I can't understand the science behind this observation. So yeah, she has been infested by the green of the planet. Ooh, that's interesting. We can actually watch her transform the place into green behind her feet. And this is the first time she hasn't been trying to outpace me and stay out of visible range. Hang on, I'm trying to get a screenshot with the lady, but the camera's not cooperating. Alright, so she's taking her sweet time now. The one time that I would like for her to be a little bit up ahead of me and doing things, she is now on a casual saunter mode. There's no trains in this game yet. Okay, so we need to do that. We need to do that. So while she finishes walking, I'm gonna go power up this doodad. Oh, see, I was talking about Russian as in the lady is Russian. As in the nationality. Oh. Frick. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Not. Director's Report 2/11/1978. There's nothing I can do to stop the chain reaction. Soon this world will be lost. I cannot fathom my part in this catastrophe or the blind arrogance with which I carried out the planet's execution. I separated from the motherland. I will never know the outcome of the great conflict between Moscow and the West, but I earnestly hope that they never stand on similar grounds and witness the destruction that they have wrought, as I must. I watch as this vibrant world rots to dead rock. I so desperately wanted it to hand triumph over to our people. I could have been a savior, but now I cannot face them. I am glad that we can never return. Our people will never know what happened here. They will never know why their families never came home. And they will never know it was all my fault. Alright then. Okay, so I can't make that jump. Lady is done walking. Okay, that's good. And I apparently don't have means to go up there because my jumpy is not that great. So either I need to go talk to her before I can do anything else, or I'm missing something over there. Can I make that jump? I cannot. Oh, I'm down here now. And I did not hit an instant death wall. Oh no. Hang on, I gotta go find my own death. There we go. Ah, I'm over here now. Okay, let's go talk to the lady. See what she has to say. Ma'am. Well, she itty bitty. I mean, she's itty bitty compared to a big old fat suit. Alright, I guess we push buttons. Control is not powered. Find a way to restore power. I was working on it. I just didn't. I didn't figure out how to do it. So I need either an alternate route, or I need to get my multi-jumps back. Because I need extra oomph to get up there. I don't see anything from this angle. down there. Don't have oomph to get up there, which means I need to go this way. Can't do anything with these rocks. And I don't have enough jumps to go that way. What am I missing? I'm missing a helpful, nimble Russian lady who could potentially be up there in like half a second and help me out here a little bit. But apparently that's not the case. So can I go this way? I can go this way. Oops, missed. There we go. Okay, I have powered something. I have powered the platform jumpy rocks. I see. So was I supposed to be able to make this jump the whole time, or is this like just a return jump, or what's the dealio here? I was probably supposed to be able to make that jump the whole time, but instead I walked around the long way. That didn't look like I was supposed to be able to do it. Okay. Jumpy, jumpy. Yep, yep. The character that retains momentum when you turn is really irritating at times. Okay. Close enough. Alright, we have powered on the door laser. It is convenient that despite this world's green-powered plant life dying at a global scale, there happens to be enough green-powered plant life rocks at the correct locations to power the devices I need. Very convenient. Alright, lady. Let's get us through this door. It is not uranium. It is green-powered, green plant life that powers things. 3 or 4 crew, you say? Hold up. So there's a lot of text in there. And most of it just seemed like mindless scatter, but I took a screenshot this time. Did it load? It's having a hard time loading. Okay. I was kind of hoping I got the screenshot of the loading page. I'll let that load in the background. It's having struggles. But there's text in there, and it mentions stuff like the way she used to smile, so it sounds like he's remembering his wife or something like that. But also, it did not capture the loading screen. Damn. Okay. But also it said 3 or 4 crew. Now, that makes me wonder if there is a mysterious 4th person. Because we were 1, and we found 2 corpses of our dead companions. So is that hinting that there is a 4th crew member that I was not remembering? Who knows? Alright, lady. Let us carry on. Lead the way with your green glowing aura. Typical escort quest. They're faster than your walk and they're slower than your run. They always do that. I don't know why. Oh, shiny. You alright? Tired? You've been bunny hopping around this entire bloody planet and a short jog has worn you out? Alright. Alright. Well, let's go investigate. I thought I found a survivor today. A hand reached up from the dirt, yearning for help. When I rushed towards the charred, dying flesh, it struck me deeply in my abdomen. It was a horrible remnant of our interventions, somehow still alive. The native life sought its revenge on me, and soon it will be victorious. Oh. Soon night will be victorious. Hello, Night Raiders. I am responsible for this madness. We did not belong here. The planet did not deserve this. The distant worlds are kept from our reach because we have not yet earned the right to be here. And somehow I fear that when the time comes, man will seek these treasures in the heavens not because of wonder. He will do so because he has destroyed his original nest. We are fools. Indeed. Hello, Knight. How you doing? Crater. There is something in that crater. I can't see it, but there's something there. It might be a rock. It might just be a rock. It's probably just a rock, but either way, that's a big crater.
К нашему большому разочарованию, экологическое воздействие
The
нашей
test subject.
эксплуатации зеленого
Much to
огня
our dismay, the ecological
оказалось
impact of our exploitation of the green fire was vicious. The plant life receded rapidly. We theorized that the moss was the primary source of food for all the life on this planet. Unfortunately for our civilization here, the decrease in moss not only meant the decrease in power, but also a decrease in oxygen. Human and plant alike began to die. As luck would have it, though, one of the doctors noticed an oddity in town. One of our assistants, Elita, was keeping a garden, and it was thriving. We attempted to discover its secret, but Elita was strangely defensive. Apparently her child had died in the early stages of the oxygen shortage. Elita's refusal to cooperate and share her secret forced our hand. Soldiers came threatening to burn the garden, but when Elita moved to protect her plants, they grew stronger. Her touch made them react, brought them to life. Regarded then as a tool, Elita was taken, imprisoned, and forced to undergo terrible experiments. We severely altered her on a genetic level by injecting an abundance of native DNA into her body from preserved moss cultures. While she roared in pain and protest, we took her humanity away on a molecular level. Elita was more of a plant than a human when we were finished. Her eyes took on a brilliant green color and her lungs filled with CO2, but it was a success. Her footsteps invigorated the ground in her wake with small sprouts of life. The moss responded to her touch, rising up from the dust. I did not expect Elita to forgive us, but she is the only hope to restore the balance of life on this world. Without Elita, this planet will remain in decay for the rest of time. Great! Great. These guys are lovely gentlemen. I am so sorry, lady. You were once a normal person who experienced loss, and then you were tortured and subjected to dehumanization and reconfiguration painfully of the body. Damn it, scientists. Alright, I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to go towards the shiny thing. Because the shiny thing looks legit. But it also looks really far away. Oh no. I am not supposed to climb this because there is a crossbar in my way. At least I don't think I'm supposed to climb this. I hope I'm not supposed to climb this. Let's find out. Nope. Splat. So how's it going, Knight and crew? No, I'm really bad at this, but hey. New league mode. Interesting. What is this new mode? Survivor style PvE mode. Interesting. That is drastically different from the norm. Alright, so what the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? Am I supposed to go in the house? I didn't see a way in the house, but ma'am, you feeling okay? I don't think she's feeling okay. So what am I supposed to do? I mean, I guess I can keep wandering around trying to figure it out. I feel like this house is important somehow. Can't enter the door. We've already listened to the thing. Ah, I hear it. Yeah. That's what I'm supposed to do. Wait, am I supposed to go down to the crater? I guess. Let's go down the crater. This looks like a walkable path. You know, I've always enjoyed the art styling of League, and I've loved the music that they've made, like KDA, and that's the only one I remember offhand, but I know that they've put out a few music videos on their YouTube channel. I, of course, absolutely adore Arcane. It's a great series. And they just recently put out a few League games, like League-themed games that I've been tempted to play. But League itself, as a game, has never interested me. The 3-lane PvP push type game, it's just not for me. But if they're branching out into other stuff, I might be vastly interested in that. Alright. Something's going on here. What is that? Just bricks? Might just be bricks. Huge meteorite. Initial analysis of meteor indicates non-typical of terrestrial meteors. Upon further investigation, the meteor appears to be part of a highly engineered vehicle. Our current theory is that this crater was the landing site for the advanced race that built the portals and related power structures. We've set up a research outpost on the rim of the crater, and we plan to study the site at least through next winter. Oh. The mystery expands. New game mode will be permanent? Boo. They'll probably make it permanent. There's a solid chance they'll make it permanent if people like it enough. I'm thinking out to, like, you know, what Fortnite did with their different game modes. I feel like that might be something that they would do if it was popular enough. Also, kind of like a lot of April Fool's jokes sometimes end up being made into permanent situations. Director's Report 6/12/78. I am not likely to see another day. The wounds I carry are a constant reminder of the pain we have inflicted on this planet. Our original purpose here were pure and good, but maybe that is the curse of a species far from home. We cannot adapt, so we destroy. Instead of cultivating, we upset the natural order of the new world. It has always been this way and always will be such. And there is the arrogance to think it should be any different for our generation. Oops. Oh, the fuck? I'm sorry, Alita. I did not see it until it was too late. If my name is ever again called to mind, I hope it will be as a lesson for those who come after me. Del Svidanya. Well, RIP, director. At the very end, you finally learned that you should not fuck with things that you don't understand. Button. I have pushed button. I can only hope pushing that button did something useful. It was probably that I didn't look up. It was probably that platform that I was trying to jump through earlier. Okay, we're fine. I don't know, Knight. They've managed to build a whole lot of game with just that main game mode. But they might also be reaching the end of their natural game's life cycle as it ages out, all the players age out, and other games come out. So they might be trying to reach out and seeing what they can do to extend the brand. So this very well could be just a simple test to see what might work. Especially with the newer games that they recently put out. Those might also be tests to see what they can do to expand the brand. But I would hope with Arcane's success that they realize that they could do more with the League lore than just League itself. Because really that was the thing that I didn't like about League, is like there was so much good characters, there was so much good lore, and it was all hidden behind the most shallow possible game to the point where none of that lore could ever be exploited other than in, like, you know, character release teaser videos and stuff like that. So the fact that they have started to branch out does give me hope. We will see. Hey, Superwoman, how you doing? The gaming is going great. We are following a mysterious mutant Russian lady around an alien world. Let's go, lady. There we go. Done. You're gonna wait for me? Okay, let's go. Do I need to carry you again? You're sounding really huffy. You sounding like you might be having breathing problems. I can carry you again. Oh, nope, she's off. Okay, never mind. I tried to offer. She wouldn't have it. Well, I appreciate you swinging through, Superwoman. Stupid ads. Bad timing. Alright, what are we doing, lady? What is this big green pad? Oh, and she's tired again. So she's running out of steam, whatever's going on with her. Maybe she's still catching her breath from going through the volcanic zone. Maybe she's just straight up dying from being, you know, horribly mutated genetically. Who knows, but she's certainly struggling. Ooh, more hydrate. I will continue my coffee drink then. So, since she is struggling, might be portal. Might be portal. Hydration is important. Even if most of my hydration is in coffee form. I forgot I had a flashlight. I legit forgot I had a flashlight.
The Russians were studying these alien structures. What were they looking for?
Looks like the Russians were studying the works of the portal creators. The network of monoliths, huge power structures, and the number of walls and doors surrounding them. I still can't figure out how it all connects. Neither could the Russians. Okay, so we got power doodad here. There's another power doodad over there. I just need to find the power rock sources. Ah, there's one up there. Oh, that's an odd place for it. Yeah, our main character does have a voice occasionally, but it's few and far between. Rock. Glowy green rock. Oh, my voice. You know, I've been told that before. I appreciate it. I used to do IT help desk, and I was part of the crew that was responsible for, you know, announcing major outages and stuff. And I would do the announcements that you would hear when when you'd first pick up the phone and call in, saying, you know, stuff's broken, whatever. And then people would always comment on it, like, are you the voice guy? And I'm like, yeah, I'm the voice guy. Don't worry about it. Alright, we need to go find the other glowy thing. Oh. Well, that one's easy. It's right next to the thing. Alright, fair enough. Or ooh, then he might enjoy the printer story that I've got. So I used to support a field sales group, and they are a notoriously funky lot, demanding, etc. And one time I received a call from a field sales guy who was in his car going 60-something down the highway. And he's like, yeah, my printer's not working. I need you to fix my printer. And of course I could hear the car noises. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to at least pull over to the side of the road or call back when you're, you know, somewhere safe. And he's like, what? You can't fix my printer? I'm like, do you have it near you? Do you have it on the seat powered on next to you? And he's like, no. Can't you fix it? It's in my trunk. I'm like, no, I can't. It's powered off in your trunk, not connected to your computer. Definitely can't fix it when it's not connected to anything. So he got all pissy and hung up on me in a huff. Oh, field salespeople. They are a certain special lot. But why can't you fix it? Exactly. Okay, so that... It didn't... What did it do? So I dropped the thing in there, it blinked, it flashed a little bit, and nothing appeared to happen. Am I done? Do I move on to the next one? Yep, that is about right. Yep. Yeah. Printers are definitely not my favorite, but field salespeople themselves were not my favorite. So what happened? I feel like something should have happened. Yeah, I was very happy when I transferred out of the field sales group. They were causing me some serious stress. But one of my coworkers, he absolutely loved supporting them, and they loved him. So, you know, maybe it was a personality clash thing. I don't get along well with high-strung type A people. Right? I'm not on the VPN. Why can't I connect to anything? Because you're not on the VPN. You should do that. Alright, well, I'm up here now. Let's see if we can get a lay of the land. Okay, so lady's over there. Power doodad happened over here and over there. Is there a third one I'm not seeing? I became a master of the mute button so that I could facepalm and curse and swear without upsetting the field salespeople. Oh, right. Hang on. Ow. My ankles. Please tell me I don't have to do that again. No, it looks like they're already powered. Okay, so I think there was a thing that happened and I forgot it happened. There's a glowy button type thing I probably have to push. Oh, that would be a nice night. I mean, now I have to mostly deal with IT professionals, but I still support users. Button. done something. Oh. All right. Okay. That's a thing. A big glowy power ring. Neat. Oh, it spins too. Lovely. Howdy, RK. How you doing? Can I stand in the glowy thing? I can stand in the glowy thing. It doesn't do anything, but I can stand in it. I think I know where I'm supposed to go next. Ugh, gross night. Cameras are absolutely not necessary. Oh. Zoom, zoom. I knew that was going to be the thing. I was trying to get there first so I could do it. Oh, okay. She gets to float across in a beam of glowy light. I have to walk my happy ass over. Okay, that's fine. Honk. Yes, the ever-present honk is fun. Alright, is there anything on these platforms I need to worry about? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Honk. I don't think you can exercise the thickness out of a suit. I could be wrong. Alright, so now she's going to wait for me to activate the next doodad. Apparently she's just tired of walking, but she's okay with floating across green platforms. Alright, what's next? I gotta do that thing, and that thing. Something up there, I don't know what that is yet. She is itty bitty. She is rather tiny, and she was recently subjected to, you know, extreme torture and experimentation, so she's probably a little bit worn out. So, for the first good portion of this game, she was keeping ahead of me. She was always ahead of me, she was always out of sight, she was a nimble little minx bouncing from rock to rock, dancing across live wires, across canyons. So she was perfectly fine before. But apparently she lost her mojo. I like your toddler. Yes, exactly like that. Oh, I did it. I did it. Unintentionally got it right. Oh, okay. Jesus. Alright. That was a thing. But wait, there's more. I have more buttons to push. Then they smash themselves together and become a ring. You stumbled onto a scam store? You mean they're not all scam stores on AliExpress? What do? What do? What? Oh. Well, that's not right. That needs to go over there. But these need to go out of the way, I think. Where does the extra one go? I have 3 slots and I have 4 rocks. All right. Bonk. Yeah, I still feel like there's a missing step here. I mean, one could go in the middle, but there isn't really a slot in the middle. I can't push this one, so the other one has to come this way. Is there one of these that's wider than the other that could accept 2? Not really. Oh, I think I know. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I don't know the answer to this. Could the 2 thin ones go in here? Yeah, I mean, sandwich is a possibility. But I'm thinking, can 2 of these go this way and fit in here? Because it's a longer one. Doesn't really look like that would work. But we'll try it. No, that's not gonna cut it. Nope. That's too wide. Well, let's try the sandwich method and see if the sandwich method works. Get, scoot. Yeah, I think what we're supposed to do... Bonk. Oh. I don't think that was supposed to work like that. But it worked like that. I'm gonna call it good. I think I glitched it, but that's okay. I think what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to push these out and back here behind this one, and then pull it back again so that the other one can go into that freed slot. But it's fine. It's fine. We did it regardless. It's okay. In my heart, I know I solved it. Even though I didn't actually solve it. I know how it should have been solved. Oh, bye, lady. Me, I gotta use my feets. Identity of the Ancients. Our scientists have made an amazing discovery today. We had previously believed the portal creators had abandoned this place, or this planet, or had been killed by the root creatures, but we were wrong. Portal creators are merely an advanced form of the planet-like species that covers the planet. They must have colonized this world eons ago, bringing with them a variety of sister species to seed the planet and make it habitable. Actually, we believe the planet's species are less an ecosystem of individuals and more like a dense global network. To be sure, there are some larger and some smaller species, but all seem to be able to communicate through the ubiquitous moss, the green fire that is so vital to life on the planet. Considering all this, and how the roots can also mimic endless forms, we are clearly in the presence of a superior and extraordinary form of life. Indeed. And you ruined it. You destroyed it all. Alright, are you too tired to carry on again, lady? Too tired? Okay, I'll carry you. No? Okay, I guess I'm leaving you here. I feel bad leaving her behind. Okay, never mind. Uh-oh. Low on oxygen. How did my suit leak? How did my suit spring a leak?
Found my wife after searching for several days. She had fallen off some rocks while hiking and was lying unconscious in the woods near our house. I'll never forget. She was covered in leaves and there was moss or something beginning to grow on her toes. I thought of that a few years ago and it made me realize how temporary our lives are. Sooner or later, we have to let go.
It was a trap. God, Jesus. Got flash blinded. That was a very weird segue. Because this entire time, he hasn't mentioned anything about his wife. There's been no musings, there's been no anything. The only time that we've ever really seen anything about his wife has been the curious, crazy writings during the loading screen. So the fact that he just suddenly, out of nowhere, mentioned finding his wife dead on a hike or whatever is really kind of weird. It's a bit of a non sequitur there, because he hasn't really mentioned anything. Like, we've talked about the hard landing when he landed on the planet. I'm vision of home. I guess we did have a bit of a vision of home, but that's it. I am a little bit curious, though. He mentioned finding his wife dead, and moss was growing on her toes, which is a little bit of an interesting parallel, because we are now following a mutated Russian plant lady who grows moss wherever she walks. So that's odd. Ah, I see. Com error 21. Garbledygook, etc. Why are you searching for me here? You know where I am. You left me behind years ago. You can't find me now. We're too far apart in distance and time. Okay. So, from the beginning, I thought we might be hallucinating this whole journey. We might still be hallucinating this whole journey. I'm a little bit confused. There she is. Looking quite pristine for a dead woman. Oh. Okay.
Where are you?
I don't think the dead woman can answer you, man. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Freaking changing my landing point when I'm midair.
Hold on, I'm coming.
But where? I think I'm supposed to go over there, but how? Yes. I might have been able to make that. Ooh, the vines are under there. I might have been able to make that. Let's try that again. Might have been able to make that. Okay. Okay, well. I was gonna make it. Now I'm somewhere where I don't know where I am. Neat. There's creepy noises in the dark.
That's a lot of blood. I hope she's still alive.
Tracking the monster. Well, that's not a very nice thing to call her. She's been very a lovely woman. Oh, the creature that has the woman now. And she's clearly been injured. Drops of the woman's blood glow bright green on the cavern floor. I hope she's still alive, but I can't imagine how I'll be able to help her if that monster is nearby. I see. Gila is here. He flopped. I cannot grab him. He's too far away. Abyss. Great. Always good to be stuck in an abyss. Alright, 1 second. So I've been getting various achievements for different ways to die. Like the last one of getting caught on fire or whatever. I don't see any other achievements on specific ways to die, but there is an achievement for dying every way possible on the planet. I feel like that's easy to accomplish, but I also don't know what to aim for. So I guess we're just gonna... I could die in the abyss. Let's go to this. I went into the abyss. It was not achievement worthy. I mean, it could count as falling. It could also count as falling into a specific location. Who knows? It was worth trying. Alright, I see the creature. He's up there. Very faintly wiggling in the distance. And he's holding some sort of green thing. Give me, kitty. Give me, kitty. Give me, kitty. Come here, kitty. You clearly want attention. Come here. Kitty. All right. So we have rings. I need to close the loop. This is really difficult one-handed with Kitty. Click. Move. Click. Move. Click. Move. Click. I have a feeling I need to move the other side now so that the ring walkway I didn't do it. Click. So the ring walkway is central and not off to a side. Hello, Mr. Giant Creature. Oh, she's being stretched. Uh-oh. Oh, is she being turned into one of them? Ooh. That may not feel very pleasant, but maybe she'll be in a better place. This certainly looks like something. The Greenlands. I'm not entirely sure. When a game is as non-vocal as this one, it's hard to tell sometimes. I don't know if she necessarily got sacrificed, or if she sacrificed herself, or if she was being called, because her DNA was altered and but altered with the DNA of the life forms on this planet. So she could have been just called in by whatever keeps all of their life forms connected to each other. So she may have sacrificed herself, but may not have been intentional or fully willing. I'm gonna step on it. I stepped on it. Seems fine. Definitely neat visual here. As the music, the sitar drones on in the background, providing a nice background music. Okay, so we're ultimately going that way. I'm just looking to see if there's anything collectible or whatever around here. Like that platform over there looks like it might have something. So let's find out. I don't think I was meant to go over here. Alright, that's fine. Okay, well, oops. Ow. Faceplant. Let's try that again, shall we? So we're supposed to go over there. That's some hazardous navigation across that thing. Two paths. The obvious path, and the not so obvious path. The not so obvious path has nothing. Okay. A lot of times the not so obvious paths have had collectibles. So I had to look. Interesting. So this might be more like what the planet looked like before the Russians showed up. So maybe it is making a comeback? Maybe it is relifing itself? Oh, so close, so close. Ow. Not close enough. But? Really? Ow. Nagila. I think Gila might be trying to tell me something. He is standing on his treat plate. Alright, we'll take a moment for the kitty treat time. And Knight has obliged. I am going to mute for a second because I have to crack open a new treat container. And it's very loud. Okay. New treat container has been opened. And the kitties are primed and ready. Hi, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Kitty treats. Okay, let's see if we can figure out where the hell we're supposed to go again. So jumping on that rock was not the right one. Could be that rock's the right one. Looks a little bit lower and more easily accessible. Indeed. Oh, there's the dish. A dish that we cannot enter. Okay.
So the other portal does lead back to Earth, but hundreds of years in the future.
Oh. Portal time.
Портал, являющийся входом на
The
эту
portal to this
планету,
planet was a one-way
был средством
transport
передвижения в
mechanism.
один конец.
As we discovered
Как
following
мы
our initial
обнаружили
arrival,
по
we
прибытию
originally...
сюда. Изначально мы принимали как само собой
One way, as we
разумеющееся,
discovered.
что
Okay.
он работает
We originally
как
assumed it would
любая
work like any other doorway,
что мы
that we could
сможем
return through the
вернуться
same
сквозь
portal
тот
device
же
at our
портал,
convenience, but this was
когда
not
нам
the case.
заблагорассудится.
Thankfully, we eventually discovered
это
the second
оказалось
portal,
ошибкой.
the departure portal. leading back home. This two-portal system was actually very efficient for transport purposes, and we developed our settlements appropriately to regulate travel back and forth as necessary. There are too many logs now, it's hard to scroll through. But what we didn't comprehend at first was the lost time encountered through the portals. While transport happens quickly, time on Earth and on this planet are not in sync. We soon realized a week on this world was a month back on Earth. When the portals failed, this time disparity became great. When the arrival portal malfunctioned and killed so many people, we became afraid to use the departure portal to return to Earth. Over time, we started to see images we did not recognize on the other side. There were strange, towering structures, much more advanced than anything we'd ever seen before. Some believed the portal had recalibrated to the homeworld of the portal creators, but I knew the truth. The images in the portal were of Earth, but centuries in the future. Unfortunately, we never tested our hypothesis given the completely unstable power reactions from the portal. It was far more likely we would suffer a tragic transportation accident like our comrades from home attempting to reach us. There were no volunteers and eventually no further opportunities before the portal went dark and cold. In retrospect, I wish we'd taken our chances. Yeah, we have too many logs now, and it's having a hard time scrolling through. I feel like that should have been a thing that was tested, honestly. So the fact that time is not in sync is an interesting problem. I mean, I know that time is different based on gravitational forces, because I've mentioned in previous streams that they are planning on setting up a separate moon time zone because the moon's time works at a different rate due to the gravity of the planet, or the body, I guess. So if this planet has a drastically different gravitational pull, then that could explain the time situation. Or it could be something portal related. The portal could make for transport instantly, but light speed lag could still cause time dilation. Home portal. Home portal. Home portal. We're in the home stretch, as it were. Wait, are we just leaving Lady behind? Do I have no option to save, find, rescue? She's kind of mutated, so probably not. Oh, we have a thing over there. Oh, we have a thing over there. That might be Lady. That is a green glowing plant monster. That might be our lady friend. Oh, and there's another green glowing plant monster over there. That one might be our lady friend. It's hard to tell. Who knows? Yes, green glowing plant monster. How are you doing? Oh, there's several of them. There's one, there's two, there's three. Okay, there's three of them. Not several. There's three. So, plant monster. Portal home. Plant monster. Portal home. Alright. Kind of want to go say hi to the plant monster, if that's a thing. That is too far of a jump. Okay, never mind. Fine, I'll take the portal. They might be ushering me out. They might just be saying, "Get the fuck off our planet," or they might be getting ready to stop me. Still absolutely love the music in this. Oh, the kitties are gone. maybe centuries in the future. It's better than being stuck on this lifeless planet. Okay, it's not really lifeless anymore, but still. You know what I mean. I could also just explode on contact of touching the portal like the Russians did. Check out this thing first. Power zippies. They do normally say don't go into flight, but that's usually just trying to get someone to not die. Or not pass to the other side. But in this case, I'm kind of ready to pass to the other side. How's it going, Ducks? The green plant creatures are not interfering. Okay. Jesus.
As I understand, you've kept your wife on life support. It sounds like you haven't been able to let her go.
Actually, I did it for her. I want to give her every chance to live again. Even if I'm not here.
Okay. So we are now back in brain dimension of confusion and flashbacks, I think. Or not. Or we are in future. The future. The future. Lifeless planet. That was fascinating. There were some issues here and there. We had a couple, I wouldn't say glitches, but difficulties with the controls. And then we had the glitch where I accidentally solved the puzzle. But other than that, it was a fantastic game. We definitely got a decent bit of storytelling through the audio logs and our characters' personal logs and stuff like that. We kind of generally figured out all of what was going on. There wasn't too many mysteries left. The only mystery that was left was it all real? I feel like that was a bit of a fever dream, honestly. But there were some... Yes, a glitch of me being too competent. I solved the puzzle by brute force. So there was the Russian lady. We know what her deal was. We know she was... Well, okay, we don't entirely know what her deal is. We don't know why she had the touch of plant life. But we do know that she was experimented on after she had the touch of plant life. The green thumb, as it were. And then they experimented with her and mutated her into...
What will you miss most about Earth?
Well, my wife first of all, and then Earth itself. All of it. She saw the beauty of this planet long before I did.
You truly loved her.
Of course. And if you lose someone you love, even 20 light years probably isn't enough distance to make you stop missing them.
Gasp. Oh, that was interesting. The tiny little tease that something else is still going on that planet. Fascinating. Fascinating. So at the end, it made it seem like the plant creatures and the plant life was starting to come back again and starting to retake the planet. and it seemed to claim the life of the Russian lady. Judging on the very last bit we saw of her, she was probably being converted into one of them because she had enough of their DNA in them. Probably that it was a very abrupt ending to her, unfortunately. So I'm not quite sure, but I think that's how I'm interpreting it. Other than that, the only other kind of mystery was that of his wife. We kind of sort of got a bit of a closure there. She apparently didn't die. She was in a coma, and he kept her on life support. And then after putting her on life support, he then booked it to another planet, 20-something light years away. So I think the storytelling element of the wife's involvement in the whole situation almost kind of led it down the path of he was traumatized and all of this was a fever dream in his head. That's kind of the vibe I kept getting over and over from it. But at the same time, it also kind of felt like it was supposed to be actually happening. So I think if they didn't do that whole wife side narrative, it probably wouldn't have had that dreamlike quality to the whole thing. And I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it definitely did that. But yeah, that was the end of Lifeless Planet. It was good times. It was good times. I enjoyed it. Nice little short one-off story. Took 2 streams to get it done, and that was about exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's late enough in the evening that I probably should just call it here, because I do have an early morning meeting tomorrow. So I guess, I suppose. So yeah, I think we'll call it here. Tomorrow, I might be doing a new game. We still have the Russian train game to try to finish, but new game just released today that I kind of want to try. So we'll see. Well, maybe we'll throw it out for a vote. So make sure to keep an eye out for the votes. Ducks, unfortunately, you stopped by right as we're ending it, but appreciate you being there. Sucks, Knight, Superwoman, RK, anyone else lurking out there, I appreciate y'all being there. And tomorrow we'll have a game. Who knows? A game. So yeah, thank y'all for coming. I will see y'all next time. Bye.